In a quiet village, untouched by the rush of the modern world, there lived an old farmer. He wasn't driven by the desire for success, nor was he paralyzed by the fear of loss. He simply lived, and he observed. His days began with the misty sunrise over the rice fields, a silent communion with the world around him. He possessed a stillness, a deep peace that came from watching the horizon, waiting for what the day will bring. One morning, he discovered his only horse, his most valuable possession, had run away. His neighbors quickly gathered, their faces etched with concern. "Oh, such terrible luck," they lamented, shaking their heads in sympathy. The farmer, his gaze fixed on the distant hills where the horse had disappeared, simply replied, "Maybe." His calm response left them puzzled, but for him, it was just another event in the grand flow of life. A few days passed. Then, one afternoon, a familiar shape appeared on the horizon. It was his horse, and it wasn't alone. It returned leading a small herd of wild horses. The villagers erupted in celebration. "What incredible fortune!" they shouted, rushing to congratulate him. The farmer, watching the magnificent animals settle into his field, offered a gentle smile and said, "Maybe." His son, eager to prove his skill, attempted to tame one of the spirited new horses. In a sudden twist, the horse bucked, and the young man fell, breaking his leg. The neighbors came running again, their voices filled with pity. "This is just awful. What terrible news!" they cried. The farmer, tending to his son's injury with a steady hand, looked at them and answered softly, "Maybe." Not long after, the sounds of marching drums filled the air. Soldiers arrived in the village, conscripting all able-bodied young men for a brutal war. As sons were torn from their families, the farmer's son was spared because of his broken leg. The neighbors looked on, their sorrow mixed with envy. "You are so unbelievably lucky," they whispered to the old farmer. And once again, he simply replied, "Maybe." We tend to see life in straight lines. Good and bad, cause and effect, winning and losing. But the farmer saw something different. He saw the intricate pattern, the interconnectedness of it all. He understood the system. He knew that what appears to be a devastating loss might just be the universe rebalancing itself. And what seems like a great victory could be the seed of a future challenge. The truly wise don't fight the current. They don't panic or cling to outcomes. They observe. They wait. They trust that the system, in its own time, will always play out. Because whether something is good or bad, only time will truly tell. Thanks for watching. If this story resonated with you, consider subscribing for more reflections on life's deeper patterns.